Bradford.
You're nearly there now,
Who
aren't
do you
you?
think you are, you?
There
You
now.
fucking disgusting little
Stop
mongs.
swearing,
Get away
please.
from me.
Stop swearing.
I'll do what I want, kid.
Do what?
I'll do. Don't cough in my face. You know there's COVID about, don't you?
Oh yeah, can you leave?
You know there's
property,
COVID. I'll just turn me back to you.
Mate, you're literally like 2 seconds away.
Get off me.
Right. Out.
What are you gonna do?
Now.
What are you gonna do?
You can stand there all
You
you
little
want.
mugs. Watch me.
Hi guys, what's going on? It's Big Man Audits here, the only auditor who audits the auditors. Or some way it goes like that. And today we're with auditing Yorkshire. He's at West Yorkshire Police and he's looking at, forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, Heckmondwike Police Station. And they get pretty hands-on. Let's take a look.
To be honest, this is not a 24-hour police station. When closed, please use telephone, lift receiver and wait for a reply. So, this police station is not manned. The nearest manned police station is Dewsbury. But this police station is not manned. Basically saying the same stuff as what it was saying up front door. Apparently, the threat level is substantial. Nice big riot van. Not a very big car park, to be honest. Just your average smally wally one. There is a couple of officers in the car behind me, but I'm just gonna ignore them and pretend I didn't see them. Petroleum Spirit, I think. We've got a gas station on site.
Okay guys, so we're coming to the bit where he's going to start interacting with officers. It's quite... I want to give you a bit of a background story. And so he's gone and approached the front of the police station, which says it's a closed police station. He's gone to the side of the police station and obviously looked through the police office entrance window. There's no gates blocking him. He's not crossed any... he's not opened anything. He's not jumped anything to get access to the police station. It does, however, say no public access. So let's just see what happens.
Walk straight past them, guys. Jet washers. So they can clean the cars. That's a catcher as well.
Hey, mate, you can film. You have to go outside.
Who are you?
You can film. That's absolutely fine, but not in here.
I didn't ask if I could film. I asked who you are.
It's private property. I don't tell you who I am.
I didn't ask if
You
it was
cannot
private
film in
property
here.
either.
Okay?
Yeah.
You don't have to film outside the gate. That's absolutely fine.
Right. Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah. Well, you can't.
Dale
Just,
Liberty.
can you just stand back a little bit,
My name's
please?
Dale. No, you're not filming in here.
Listen.
Go. Go.
can you-
Okay, number one, common assault. Charge number one. Physically unwanted contact placed on him and the failure to identify. I've been asked twice, so there's 2 misdemeanors right off the bat.
That's unwanted contact. What are you doing? That's unwanted contact, mate. You're assaulting me.
Sir, we're not assaulting you. We're asking.
What are you doing?
It's
Get off me,
property.
Anne.
Private property.
Get off me.
Okay, so we'll jump in again because we're going to talk about the private property stuff. He's entered into private property, which is considered trespass. And trespass is a civil matter.
Anne, don't fucking touch me.
You can film all you want.
No, I won't stop swearing.
Public order.
And now we have another problem. We're being accused of a public order offence. In order to be a public order offence, look around you and find the public.
Public up, there's no one about, mate.
Listen, mate, you have to
Get your hands off me now.
I will
Get your hands
continue
off
to
me.
touch you.
Yeah.
Unless you
There's
don't
nobody
grab
about.
property.
Doesn't matter.
So it's not a public order offence, is
Over
it?
there, please, where the signs
It's not
are.
Section 5 public order because there's no one
Over
about.
there where the signs
Don't
are.
say at me and don't
Over
touch
there
me.
where the signs are.
Get off me.
Go out to the
You
station.
two, peanuts,
Don't call us peanuts.
You are a peanut.
Come on,
You're
sir.
a peanut head.
Why not?
You're making a big mistake, pal.
Sir.
You are making a big mistake.
on,
A very
sir.
big mistake. Where's them 2 officers gone?
Which 2 officers?
Come on, sir.
Where's
Over
the
here.
2 officers? Can you
private
listen?
property.
Right, I'm going to give you
Harassment,
one more
alarm, and
chance.
distress. Don't tell me anything.
not
You haven't
interested in what you're saying.
identified.
Not interested in what you're saying. Well, so far we're already aware of 3, 2 policy breaks and a criminal act.
Yourself.
I will do when you get
Keep
out
it.
there.
No.
It's private
Keep
property.
it. Get your hands.
It's
Look at this. It's
private
touching me.
property.
Look at this. Get your hands off me.
We know exactly what
Get
you're going to
your-
do.
yeah.
We're going to put it on YouTube.
No,
It's
no, no,
fine.
no, no. But it will go to IOCP, mate.
Right.
Get your hands off me.
We've asked you to leave
Get
politely.
your hands off me.
Can you leave this?
No, what? I want you to both
Right.
identify yourself, or you can't give me an order. Identify yourself now.
Out of the car
PCSO.
park. Out of the car park.
Get off me.
9 to 8. PCSO 9 to 8.
PCSO
9 to 8.
9 to 8.
Yeah.
847.
Peanut head. Peanut.
847.
847 PCSO. What's your name?
Dale.
No, I don't want your first name. Right, you're not my friend.
Liversidge.
PCSO Liversidge.
Yes.
847.
847.
PCSO
Kill it.
Kellet.
Yes.
Is that KELLET? Yeah?
I'm sure you don't spell
No,
it.
no, 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 no. Listen, I've just been down to Trafalgar House,
At Bradford.
and I thought they were bad. What do you mean at Bradford?
At Bradford.
At Bradford.
I know what you're trying to do.
It's
You're trying-
Bradford.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come
It's
on.
Bradford.
You're nearly there now,
Who
aren't
do you
you?
think
You're
you
nearly
are?
there
You
now.
fucking disgusting little
Stop
mongs.
swearing,
Get away
please.
from me.
Stop swearing.
I'll do what I want, kid.
You what?
I'll do. Don't cough in my face. You know there's COVID about, don't you?
Well, yeah, can you leave
You know
property,
there's
please?
COVID. I'll just turn me back to you.
Mate, you're literally like 2 seconds away.
Get off me.
Right. Out.
What are you going to do?
Now.
What are you going to do?
You can stand there all
You
you
little
want.
mugs. Watch me come back in. Watch me terrorise you all night now. You stupid little mugs. Sausages.
Right, they're out there.
Peanut head. Sausage. You both got a YOCP. You both got a professional standards. I'm going to have your jobs, pal.
Okay, so obviously Auditing Yorkshire is really, really wound up now. And what we notice here is they fail to identify correctly. What you can obviously also ask a PCSO is where their designation card is. A designation card is provided by the chief inspector that tells them, or the chief superintendent that tells them what powers they have, and you as a member of the public that they carry as a PCSO. What's interesting here is they're being aggressive. They've already laid hands on. They've not had any chance of discussion. They've pushed him out the way already. There's several common assaults, in effect, what's happened here. There's no notification of who they are and what their names are, which is what they were asked to do right at the beginning. I'll tell you when we leave. No, you'll tell me now. You could be the fucking cleaner for all he knows. So, ultimately, yeah, they're in the wrong again.
Both of you. Now go get your supervisor. You haven't identified yourself. I had to ask you to identify yourself. Are your body cameras on?
Yeah.
Why haven't you told me?
And there we are, another policy violation. When the police are filming you, they are restricted to the GDPR regulations. You are not as an individual. They have to tell you at the earliest convenience that you are being photographed or filmed in this particular case. And once again, they have failed in the policy. Muppet 1, Muppet 2. It's like an episode of Sesame Street.
At the first available opportunity, when you come out over there, why didn't you say, "Sir, I am recording"? Is this how you treat members of public?
No, we don't.
Is this how you treat UK citizens?
No.
With such disrespect?
No.
You absolute morons. Sausages, that's all you both are. You know why people come here? Look at this, yeah, I'm recording. You know why people come here? To record mugs like you two, taking the law into your own hands, and you're not even a fucking police officer. You're a look at that. Look. Yeah, I feel harassed, alarmed and distressed. I want to put a complaint in about these two.
You need to ring
Them
101
two
to do
there,
that.
peanut head and sausage roll, both going to
Are you
IOPC.
gonna-
Identify yourself,
are you
please,
gonna
officer. I'm recording you.
Yeah,
Identify yourself. Right, identify yourself.
PC 1105.
1105. What's your surname?
You don't need to know it.
If a
Right, that's wrong. He does need to know it. 3 pieces of information. Surname, collar number, station you operate out of. The collar numbers are not unique to the individual officers. Collar numbers plus locations are. So you can insist on those 3 pieces of information. A lot of officers also carry their names or their surnames actually on their uniforms as well.
member of the public asks you to identify yourself,
that's why
you
we have
have to
collar
give
numbers.
me your collar number,
don't.
your
I
surname,
just
and
have
what
to give you my
station you're
collar
based
number.
at. Where you based?
All I need to give you is my call.
Where you based?
You don't need to know.
Right.
Okay, so it's very, very clear. The officer here is going to aggravate the situation. Auditing Yorkshire is absolutely right. Every force in the land, every officer must identify themselves. It doesn't matter. These could be fancy dress costumes, for all we know, that are purchased at any fancy dress shop. They must identify themselves, and if you ask to see the Queen's warrant, or in fact the King's warrant now, so I do apologise to Your Majesty, then they're entitled to show you that too.
So,
Professional standards.
right, listen.
I'm
No,
not
you need to
talking to
leave
you
the
because
police
you're not
station.
identifying yourself properly.
Right, I have. I've
I want to
identified.
speak to this lady.
Right, no, I'm going to
Get
make
out
this
of
very
here.
clear.
Stop touching me.
That says there's no public access to here. You've been in this yard.
Get out. No, I didn't come in this way and I didn't see that sign.
Right.
I went to reception. I've just discovered you don't have one.
Okay. Yes.
Right, move
Are you
out of
being
my
told
way,
no?
sunshine. I want to speak to this lady here.
Right.
Can you
You're
come and
not
speak to
listening
me,
what's
please,
being told to
officer?
you. You're not listening to what's being told to you, are you?
No, I don't want to speak to you.
Right.
You're
So
a
you need to
muppet.
leave.
You're a
You can't come
muppet.
into this police station. It's
You
private.
are a muppet. You're not. You want. You haven't identified yourself,
Yes, I have.
mate, so do
There
one.
you go. Please
Can I
do
speak
it
to you,
enough.
please?
It's on my shoulder.
You're in this. What's your collar number?
5018.
Station?
You don't
Name?
need to know any of it.
None of that, no. Collar number?
5856.
5856. You
Okay.
and you
Right.
are out of the fucking job, lad.
You need to leave the police
You're out of the
station.
job.
You
He
need to
threatened,
leave the
he threatened
police
to have me
station.
for Section 5 public order
Right.
in a police car park where there's nobody about. So, yeah, but there's nobody about. There's nobody about.
Okay, myself and my colleague. In the line of a duty, an officer or civil servant cannot feel alarmed, harassed or distressed. Okay, unless they're being physically abused. And then, of course, it goes down the line of an assault on a police officer and all that other garbage. But it seems to be okay. There was no negotiations. It was straight hands on. There was no element of trespass, nothing at all. A common assault was committed by these two PCSOs where actual reckless force, it could be argued, and even the thought of reckless force was actually placed on Auditing Yorkshire. So he does have a legitimate complaint here. He really does. Now, he's reported this complaint, and the really, really incredible thing is, if the officers that are standing around him do nothing, they could be found guilty of Section 26 of 2015 of the Criminal Justice and Courts Act for corruption and improper other improper exercise of police powers and privileges. Where they exercise the powers and privileges improperly, and whether they know it or not. So ignorance is no excuse in this case, and that's something that they need to consider here. It's just crazy.
You can't be offended by swear words, you little muppet. Do you not know the law? What who do you think you are, you PCSO with your arms crossed? You are speaking and dealing with a member of the public. Uncross your arms
So why don't
and
you
get them
speak to
dirty tattoos covered up.
Why don't you speak to people
Uncross
with
your
a bit-
arms
why
now.
don't you speak to people with some respect then?
Uncross your
If you
arms.
treat them
I
with
don't
respect.
have to. I don't work for the police, you little muppet. You do.
Yeah, but if you want
Uncross
to-
your arms now. Who do you think you're talking to?
If you
Who
want
do you
to
think
be
you are?
treated with respect,
Who do you think you
you
are?
need to
Go
treat
away, I'm not
people
talking to you.
with
Are
The
you?
young girl behind yourself, please. Can you keep it down?
Yeah, of course. Of course. Right, yeah. No, them two have done it to me.
Right, now, you can't assume, officer, you are causing alarm, harassment and distress of the public. You can't assume that. You have to have that reported to you. You have to have that reported to you. This is a manipulation tactic. Unless, if I was looking to my right, if I look to my left and there's nobody around, or I look behind me and there's nobody there is nobody to cause alarm, harassment or distress to. So that is a false statement.
We're leaving now.
Right, I'm not gonna swear or anything out on public. I can do it in there. Right, can't do it out here because you can't be offended by swear words. Listen,
So-
just jog on, man. Who do you think you are, you little Hitler? Go away.
We're leaving.
Well, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't live it. You shouldn't be working in a residential area, should you?
Becky, right, we're going to leave
Who are
now.
you talking to?
Sorry,
You
I
should-
got your name on the-
What you working in a residential? Why's your police station next to houses?
It's not to us, is it? We're leaving now.
What are you doing,
cannot
you?
enter
Who are
the
you
police
pulling
station.
faces at? You little mug. Go on, you're dismissed, all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dismissed.
It's a
Do
private-
one.
It's a private place.
Go away.
Private place and you
I'm
can't
on the
enter.
public footpath, you little jogger.
But I'm just
You little
reminding you
sausage
you've
roll.
already been in
Go
there.
away.
You can't
Go
go
away.
in.
Go get a bacon sandwich, you little mug.
I wish I had.
Go on, you little piggy. See you later. Go on. Go on. Go away, you little pig. Go on. Goodbye, little pig. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm on public footpath, you little pig. Go on, do one. I'm waiting for a police car to go out. Yeah, don't want to talk to you mugs. Go on. Mugs.
Okay, so I will stand up and say here that I don't agree with Auditing Yorkshire's approach. He's far too aggressive. He's, at the end of the day, still these officers are still doing a job and you're forcing them into a response. I know that's kind of the thing. If you are going to go out and do these audits, guys, please learn from it. There is an element of respect you really shouldn't go over. Yeah, because you are going to find yourself locked up. You are going to create this particular situation. You may get a payout out of it, but that's not really what it's about. But at the end of the day, I would tone it down just a little bit. Don't need to be so verbally aggressive. Believe it or not, the smarter you are, the more smarter you behave, the more that will aggravate them. Not sitting there calling them names. Remember, they get that from every pisshead on every Friday night. Yeah, fucking asshole, you know who I am. Yeah, listen, that happens all the time. So if you act in a calm, calculated manner, get you better responses. So, I am going to pick that up on Auditing Yorkshire here, although I do love his work and I do comment a lot on it. So please don't have a go at me, but I'm just saying this was probably just that little step over the top just for me.
Cover them dirty tattoos up, you little mug.
I can't say anything. I'm
Go on,
covered in
walk
them.
of shame. See you later. Walk of shame. IOCP. I hope you like being a PCSO, you little mug. And I've just started recording. I'm putting it on record that I'm walking back into the car park to get away from the people on the street who are listening to me. So if I get jumped on and I get assaulted again, people are going to start to lose their jobs. Are your calls recorded? Well, that's fine.
Okay, so give you a bit of an update. He's now on the phone to the police. I think he dialed 999. Guys, please don't do that. Please don't do that unless you're facing real physical assault. You will distract what the units are, and as you're going to find out, sometimes no one's going to come to help you.
And could you, as soon as this call's finished with, could you text me a crime number, please? Because it is a crime I'm reporting of assault. I'm on the phone to the police. Listen to me. Do you want to speak to the officer? I've just told her I feel alarmed and distressed. I feel alarmed and distressed. I feel alarmed and distressed. What are you doing? Get off me. Get off me. Why are you touching me?
Okay, and yet again, another assault. He told them he's on the phone to the police, speaking. Now, the officer obviously doesn't know he's on the phone to the police. He has dialed 999, and yet it's another assault. There's no negotiation. There's physical contact that's been made. As you can see, 2 hands on him now. It's ridiculously crazy.
You've already been warned. You've already been warned.
Look at this.
It's a private premises.
Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972. What are you doing? Go get your sergeant, you fucking little mug. Go get your sergeant. Go get your sergeant. Go get your sergeant. You stupid little mug. You've just made a big mistake, mate. Your job's going down pan. I'm on phone to 999. They've got me on call saying I'm coming back in because people are listening to the conversation.
Okay. It's quite a tough one, okay? So, Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act of 1972 basically gives you permission to go and film in a public place and anything that's open is really considered a public place. Now, that being said, it's like someone can just walk on my drive. My postman walks on my drive every morning. I could, I'm not going to trespass him because I need my post, right? Or the milkman or whatever. However, if you... just because a sign's there saying no public access doesn't necessarily make it so. Not everybody can read, okay? And that's true. Not everybody can read. If my son was to go there, he's disabled, he can't read. He's just going to walk straight in because he likes a police car. What are they going to do then? So if you want to protect the place, they can actually gate it. If there is a physical barrier, if he crossed that barrier, then there's an argument you can be trespassed, you can then aggravated trespass, but there is no barrier there. There's just this little white sign that potentially Northern Audits or Auditing Yorkshire, sorry about that, can't read. So, it just swings and roundabouts.
You little mug. Go on, do one. Walk of shame. Little piggy. Yeah? I'm having this guy's job. I'm not bothered. I'm not, how's it being racist calling him a...
So there you go. calling a police officer a pig is not a criminal offence. It's a matter of opinion. Okay, it's very, very difficult. It's obviously going to goad a reaction, but at the end of the day, they're supposed to be trained to deal with that and to calm down events, not escalate them.
Pig. No, it's not being racist, mate. No, I don't care. It's just assaulted me. I don't care. I want somebody out here now. I want somebody out here now. Get somebody out here from a different station. 1621. Absolute little mug.
Anyway, guys, we're going to stop it there. So just to give you that little bit of ending, no officers ever showed up to actually help him. So even if he was being assaulted, there would have been they've got all the body cameras in the world that they were recording on. No one's made him aware. Let's go over the crimes. You've got a couple of incidences, 3 people of common assault there, possibly the 4th. I didn't actually see the physical contact from the last officer on the last time. So 4 incidents of common assault. You've got failure to identify on at least 4 or 5 accounts now. They're not identifying correctly. You've got misuse of a public office. So they've got cameras that they haven't notified are all recording, and then false accusations such as breach of the peace or Section 5 public order or whatever. So I think we're online for about 5 or 6. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us here. Please like and subscribe to the channel because your love always helps, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Peace out.